Hey guys, it's Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. I am resetting the first words so that you guys can get your warm welcome as you say something in the chat. And you know, I love it when you guys do chat. And but I also need that on. There we go. Now the stuff will show up when you do it. I'm also cold. It's actually cold in Florida for a change. So I'm putting on some socks. This is going to take me just a second. So how are you guys doing on this Wednesday? I never see you guys on Wednesday. How are y'all doing today? Anybody doing some crafting in the middle of the day? Okay, Cordelia, I know you're supposed to be at work, so you're probably working. Hello, Miss Dawn. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for popping in. Stamper Girl, it's super humid and so wet cold. Yeah. Dawn is doing dishes. Hello, Miss Cordelia. And Miss Mary is in the house. Now they're going so fast. Let's see. I'm going to give Miss Dawn a shout out. See if that works. Yes, it does. And then we're going to give Miss Mary a shout out. Because there's lots of crafty people that come and hang out with me, which I love. Oh, Dawn has heat. Yes. Awesome. Randall Calrissian. I don't know. Randall, do you have a YouTube channel? I don't know. I know that you said that you were excited to be in a live with me. And I'm excited that you're here too. Because I know I've seen your name a couple of times. But I know you don't normally get in on my live, so I love it. Okay, so Brenda says... I'm looking back to see what Brenda said. It's going to be 81. Yeah, I think she's a little further south than me, but it is. I think we also have the windows open, so I'm chilly. Okay. I think I gave everybody a shout out because you know I love you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It has actually already been a little bit of a crazy day. Yeah. Oh, and there was something else I wanted to do. Let's see if I can do it in studio mode so it doesn't mess up everything for you guys. But I found a little trick so I always know what's going on the screen. Yes, it looks like it did it without me having to... Yay, it did it so I could do it without messing up the screen. Yes, awesome. Because that's what I want. I don't want to have to mess up the screen. Now I can look over here and I can see what's going on the live. Fabulous. Because when I watch the YouTube, I've got my YouTube up over here. When I watch it, it's always delayed. Like I don't even know when those hearts came up. That must have been when I did one of the shout outs. Mary says, I got a couple of stamps and a die in my calendar today. Awesome. And she is up in Canada. So it's cold where Mary is. I keep telling everybody, you need to move here. Even with that, okay, I have my hair down for a change. Does that tell you that it's cooler here? I even straightened it. I never do that. Anyway, this is our advent calendar. I've got a few boxes open because today is the 6th. So we've done 5 of them so far. So where is number 6? 6 is down here. So it's a little box. Let's go ahead and open that. I haven't seen it for today, no. To be honest, what I've been doing is I've been trying to do recording of like 2 days in a row and then I'm doing a live. So I have not seen what's in this one unless they posted it in the Spellbinders thing and I saw it and then forgot what it was. So no, I don't know what's in the box. There are some cute things that I've been seeing that people have posted, but what's funny is like some of the stuff is like, I can't tell which part of what they did. Like I saw one that to me, it looked like, I thought I saw everything that they've done on previous things. So was it sequence? I couldn't tell what they did. So even when they post their project pics, I can't tell what it is. Okay. Oh, this was the turtle. Oh, that's cute. Yes. So we've got us a little turtle. I don't know if you can see it. Little turtle with a little balloon there. And if I can find I might use this also on tonight's live with Elizabeth. I just had an idea. Mary says it's going to be, You got to be number 51 in Fortnite. Awesome. Mary's been playing Fortnite. She just thought she'd give it a try. And I haven't played today. I didn't play yesterday. I haven't had time. Well, what I did do... Okay, most of y'all were in my live last night. And you know that I was on with Elizabeth, and what were we doing? We were supposed to be working on our planners. And I'm thinking... My plan was to get cards done, so I'm going to try to work the plan and get some cards done. So I had printed out some sentiments because I was going to put them in this inside so I didn't have to write it all out. And then I thought, you know, how about foiling these? And of course, nothing worked. Someone, I don't know who it was, if you're in the chat and you mentioned this in the live last night, tell me. Someone mentioned, could you use your Cricut Easy Press for this? If you said that, please tell me in the chat real quick. If you're watching the replay and you're not in the live, put it in the comments for me. Okay, let's take a look at this little turtle. So we've got the turtle body, got the turtle shell, got a little balloon, we've got a little head. This piece, I'm going to have to look at the thing because I don't know what that is. I know that this, I think, is for the balloon. And his eyeball. So apparently this is black. Okay, so Brenda is the one that had said something about the Cricut Easy Press. Well, it does kind of make sense because of the amount of pressure that you have to put on it. You can't really control it as well when you're using the Easy Press because you just have to hold it in place, right? So I thought, well, I also have my big hot press. I wonder if it would work. So after... We have snow. No wonder I'm so cold. So after, you know, I did some experimenting today, and after a bunch of experimenting and reprinting and on plain paper and on cardstock and all of the things, I have discovered how to do it with my big press, and I will try it with an Easy Press too. And look at that. Yes, you are absolutely right, Mary. Mary says that she tried to get the Spellbinders, but they were sold out and they're not getting any more. Yeah, I know that. That was something I sent an email off to Yana. Hello, Miss Maureen. Welcome, welcome, honey. But I sent an email off to Yana when I first heard that they were out of stock, and this was like 2 months ago. I was like, are we still supposed to do these? Because yeah, a lot of times when they're out of stock, they say, you don't need to share any projects or whatever because we're out of stock and can't do anything about it. Their thought on this is that if you see what's in this Spellbinders Advent calendar this year and get inspired, you may remember next year to get it early. But yeah, it turned out that I think my printer, although it doesn't always print as well as it should, it was mostly that I didn't have enough heat. So some of my things didn't really turn out as well as I would like, but most of them did. And I also discovered something else because I watched a video on it, and they said that you should do, actually I just saw a post or something. They said to do a hot pull, which we never do, right? We always, whenever we're foiling, we let it cool and then you pull it off. Well, that may have been one of my problems too, because as soon as I started doing the hot pull, it was coming off perfect. I do have a couple of little spots, but part of that has to do with the foil shifting because I just close the thing down and it shifts a little bit if I didn't have it taped in place. But these are fabulous. Another piece of news, we will not be going to Texas. Oh, here's another one that's going to show you that it really works. And this is just some cheap foil that I've had in my stash. I don't even know where I got it from, but it's thinner, and that's the same thing with the reds. It's thinner than the deco foil that I was trying to do last night, but I did do the deco foil. And this one, it looks weird because I was piecing it together, and piecing it together doesn't really work as well. But is that gorgeous or what? And now I have all these sentiment strips from a PDF, basically a file that I created that I will be sharing with folks. I'm probably going to share it with you guys because you guys follow me all the time, and it'll be limited time if you want to get them. And then I'm going to put them in the shop for sale for like $1.99 or something like that. Anywho, all right. I think this turtle's cute. I do have to figure out what this is for, though. Let me look at the box. I'm going to cheat. Sometimes I look at the instructions and sometimes I don't. Oh, okay. I think I know what that is. Okay, so that is so that you have, so that makes it so that this part, it's his undershell. Yeah, that's for the undershell, I think. Right? Yeah, okay. So we've got the shell, we've got the undershell, we've got the body, we've got the little head. That is just too stinking adorable. I wish I had a way to make it bobble, you know, so it would just kind of go. But I don't know that, I don't have, this is so small I wouldn't be able to put a weight or anything on it. Okay, let's do some die cutting. Sorry, my scissors are over at the other part. I'll be right back. I gotta go get my scissors. Because that's where my press is. Brenda is die cutting, just not turtle. So let's use that little piece over here. So we're giving him a shiny shell. And then I think I want to give him an orange balloon, give him some glitter. Do we want to do that? Or do I want to use this? I've got some scraps of purple. I think I'll go with the purple. I don't even know why that orange is in the wrong bucket. Okay, and then we need another couple of colors of green. So underbelly should be a lighter color of green. And that I think is his party hat. So we can give him a party hat. And then this one is kind of a medium green. So I'll do his body and his head with that one. And I'm just using scraps. So Dallas says that she is stuffing her face with some Trader Joe's brand Cheetos. Okay, I can minimize that because I want to get this other chat up so I can say things like that. There we go. I can't remember where you can't remember the website. It's Debbie J's Crafting Corner live stream information. So it's live-stream-information. And I do need to make a command that's going to put that. So all you have to do is say menu or something like that and it'll pop up. Actually, I might have done that. I don't remember. I don't think I did. Because there's menu and then there's commands. Those are two that I might have used. So I'm going to go ahead and try it. I doubt either one of them works, but of course I could look in my streamer bot and see. Command. And I may have also just gotten rid of the command and use it. Here's some. I'm checking for you. I don't know if I've got it or not. So those I can probably get rid of. Maybe. We've got the quote ad. Nobody has quoted anything in a bit. Lights. You remember that one. So I had menu and I turned it off. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and get the link for you and then put it in there for you. And I have not updated anything on it. I haven't added anything recently. So there you go. So that's the link to go to the website that's going to have all the commands that are currently on there. Hopefully I can hopefully I can make hopefully I can make time to get some of that stuff done. Anywho, let's go ahead and cut out our little guy here. A lot of times I just cut out of white, which is one reason why I've got so many white scraps. But I want to try to use up my scraps and clean out those bins. I can use the bins for other stuff. If you have some gentle snow. Thank you, Miss Mary. Don't forget about the Tangia thing. That's how she made the big blizzard on here. But don't forget about that. That is still on my channel. You guys can still see that. I think I'm going to do the foam by itself because it's thicker. And I want it to pop back up too. But yeah, TNG has got a lot of fun things. Like whoever it was that did that.
Now look, Buster.
That.
Let's have an understanding.
Okay.
Now
Hi, Daffy.
Brother, what a way to run a railroad. Now, as I was saying...
That's cute. Okay, so Dallas, if you want to go ahead and do the Santa grenade again with bomb, I will pay you back the 50 points because it didn't play because Daffy interrupted us. But yeah, it's basically where Santa's going to let us know if you've been naughty or if you've been nice. Have you been a good girl or have you been bad? And what exactly is naughty? Uh-oh, you've been naughty. Yeah, I will pay you back the 50 points after stream. I also need to change. Maureen's got lots of turtles all over the place. I also need to change and add things. Okay, so I don't know. Santa might not be really paying attention because Santa says that Mary's been nice. So we got the little shell. You know I love you. Y'all are awesome. Okay, so we've got our little balloon. I may do a couple more balloons. That would actually be cute. And I was going to do the head and the body with the medium green. Okay, that is going to be a quote. She may not like the idea that it's getting quoted, but it's getting quoted. Copy. I need to copy it. Come on. How do I copy it from there? I'm going to have to change which chat I'm on. Where is it? I need a thing. Okay, I can probably do it here. It won't let me do it. Come on. Okay, that's what I get for having so many different things open. Okay, I want to copy that, and then I'm going to do an add quote. Okay, so you have been quoted now, Stamper Girl. So now you are our number 8 quote. And you guys can add quotes too. If somebody says something, you can add it in there. It's exclamation point, quote, space, add, space, and then whatever it was. I like Maureen's. So Brenda says, what did mine say? So I wasn't paying attention because I was doing the quote thing. So I'm going to have to rewind and see. Okay, so I just added that one. So let me go back to my stream and see if I can see this. And turn on the audio. Hey, Miss Judy. Okay, I'm backing up a little bit to see if I can find the thing. So I'm assuming, Brenda, that you did the Santa grenade, right? Is that what you were talking about? Yeah, that was it, 4:24. Will this show me what time? Of course not. Well, I did notice that things, when there's more than one thing going on, it kind of doesn't do one of them. So Maureen, okay, wait a minute. Here's Brenda's. Brenda was naughty. That's what it said. Brenda was naughty. Okay. But I know why you were asking that, because since I have, that's no surprise, I'm naughty up on the screen. It didn't show it. It's like it was behind that. Okay, let's cut out the turtle. You guys are distracting me. It's okay. Chat says I was naughty. Okay, now I'm muting that because I don't want to hear myself in the background. So Miss Judy probably already knows that this is a turtle for today. Did you make your turtle yet, Miss Judy? Because Judy has got the kit too, as does Cordelia. Cordelia is going to be coming on with me on Saturday to play. Okay, so now I need to get the underbelly done, and then we need the little party hat and the eyeball and the string, unless I decide to make another 1 or 2 or 20 little balloons. I might do that. I need some black. Oh, yeah, well, I haven't had time to do that because I wound up playing with, okay, not playing with, but experimenting with all the foil from last night because, of course, it was sitting here on my desk. And then Todd has had, I think, like 3 work calls already today. So, yeah, he was doing his calls thing, and I almost had to postpone. Was this one? Cut 2 strips. I guess that is telling me I need to do at least 2 balloons, right? Anyway, I almost had to cancel the members only live that was before this one because he literally got off the phone at like 2 minutes to time. So he got off the phone at like 3:28. I'm like, okay, what the heck? He was expecting like a 20-minute phone call, and it turned into 2 hours. So yeah, I haven't had time to do anything with CCS. CCS, if you guys don't know, is the the Cricut Card Summit. And I had shared some stuff about that with you guys too. And you can still get your free ticket. And I've got an affiliate link somewhere around here so that she knows that you came from me. But I can give you that too. Let me go ahead and pop that up on the screen real quick. If I can find the right button. Here we go. So that one, and I didn't tell this thing to do always on top. Okay. Oh, I am going to have to change this piece. I don't really like that it's covering me up if I'm on chat. Anyways, that is the Cricut Card Summit, and let me get a link in case you guys are interested. We are right now in day 2, and I think it's like a 5-day event, but all things Cricut. I have not had time to watch anything today. I did watch a couple of the live streams yesterday, which was awesome. So let me grab that link real quick for you. Da, 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 da. And then I'll pop that into the chat for you. Oh, it's already there. I didn't type that in. And I actually had forgotten that that was the link. Let me test the link to make sure it works. I bet it does. Yep, it does. That link works perfect. So that is actually the link for it. I don't even know how. I think it automatically came up. I think I had that one set as one of the automatic ones and forgot that I had it set up. Anyhow, that's there. We've also got a card class coming up. Why is the screen that I want to have up on top of everything not showing up on top of everything? Always on top. That's what I wanted to do. It's always on top. Yes, now it's working. Okay. Anyhow, I think I've got all my pieces cut out. Oh, I do. Awesome. Oh, except I need to get the hat done. And I have to decide, do I want to do... I was thinking about doing this one in that glitter, but that might be too much. I'm going to do that anyway. We'll do one in that, and I can always cut out additional. So for some reason, it's given us 2 layers of the same, on the same die. Which means if you want to do like a... Let me get rid of that thing. That is over my face, and I just realized that it's still over my face. There we go. Welcome in, Miss Linda. Welcome, welcome. Lots of snow. Lots and lots and lots of snow. Mary has the VIP, so it doesn't matter. Yep, you'll be able to... And I know you do a lot of stuff with Cricut anyway. Well, that's one of the things with a class that's coming up that's going to be good for you guys that use a cutting machine or want to use a cutting machine, is that it's going to be a card that you can do with your cutting machine, or you can just use a craft knife. And I've created SVG files for all of it. So that's going to be fun. And speaking of files, the stuff I was playing with last night, for you guys that just popped in, that's what I was doing this morning because I had all the stuff still on my desk. And... look at that. I am so thrilled that this stuff is working. And I did this using my heat press. Not a Cricut Easy Press. I need to try it with that and see if I can actually get enough I'm going to have to see if I can get enough pressure to do it. Okay, so Mary is saying, you got me into regular die cutting with my new Big Shot. Well, she does Cricut and now she's doing regular die cutting. The thing is, all the tools... they basically just give you alternatives to being able to do a lot of things. Let's say you're wanting to make something and you know you got the perfect file for your Cricut, but your electricity goes out. But you've also got a die to do kind of sort of the same thing. You can use your die cutting machine. I can do this when we are in hurricane season. I can use my Platinum 6 to make stuff. So I like having the electronic tools, but I also like having the manual tools so I can actually do more things. And I don't have to rely on me trying to figure out stuff. If I've got the die in front of me, I can come up with something to do with it. Sometimes looking at the computer and trying to find a design I want to use, there's just so many choices that my brain just shuts off. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense. Mary's right. Yes, I don't have to make the SVGs for a lot of really cute things. Absolutely. But if you want to, you can. And that's what I was trying to play with yesterday, is being able to cut out sentiments and have something on the inside that I don't have to take a ton of time to write out. I can sign it and we'll be good. My internet's doing something screwy, but it's back. It looks like it had like a little glitch there for a second. Okay. So we got all of our little pieces. I'm going to go with what I've got, and then later I might make another turtle tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I think Elizabeth would get a kick out of that. What do you think? Because I'm going to be on her channel tonight. And if you're not real familiar with die cuts and stuff, this is actually a really cool way to be able to experiment and try things out. Let's get something small and just make stuff. And I don't really, a lot of times I don't use real extravagant kinds of papers or anything like that. A lot of times I keep it simple and keep it traditional. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I do know that I want to experiment more and do more things. So we've got the little shell on, and let's put the little undershell on. Yeah, I think Elizabeth would get a kick out of this little turtle. Who out there loves turtles? So if you like turtles, put a turtle in the chat. So I know there are some turtle emotes out there. Maureen's put lots of snowmen. Brenda says she loves turtles. Turtles are adorable. Okay, so I'm going to cut a little piece of paper to go behind my little guy's head. And this is so that I have something for the little black piece to sit on. And I think now I'm going to do it with white. That'd be a better idea. So I'm going to put a little piece of white cardstock behind it, and that's going to be the white of his eyes. Plus, there's a little dot. Lots of turtles. But we've got a little dot in the middle of that little black circle, and that's going to be for the little shine in his eye. And I think I cut that a little bit too big, but that's going to be okay. I'm just going to trim it down a little bit more. There we go. And for you guys that say that you have problems doing little tiny dies because your hands are too big, what happened to the piece of, oh, I thought I had it on here, but apparently I didn't have it on here enough because that piece of paper just, there it is. Okay. I thought I lost my little white piece. And I did lose my little white piece, but I have trouble getting my fingers down there because the pieces are so small. And that's why I always have these guys. I love my tweezers. Okay, so now we've got that. And I'm also loving this. Now you can get one of these type of tools pretty much anywhere. There's lots of different ones. This is the one that came in my my stencil thing from Lisa Horton that I got at Creativation last year. Oh, and I was in one of her lives recently, and she's apparently got some kind of announcements and stuff coming up. Can't wait to hear what those are all about. But we're going to try to make sure that we hook up at Creativation in March. She is such a sweetheart. Okay, so we're going to do that. Let's see, I want it to go, let's have them go that way. Okay, well, what has Mary said? Mary ordered something. It says something, and it looks like it was asterished out. Let me see if I can find my other chat thing to see what it was. Alcohol. Okay, on my Social Stream Ninja, in the chat thing I've got for that, I'm going to have to, okay, I got to show you this because this is funny. There's no reason for it to have done this. Okay, that's not showing me anything. I want this one to go up there. Let me change which screen it is. It's still showing that one. Okay, I'm going to just pop this over here. So right here, it says, I just ordered asterisk. It basically blotted out the word alcohol. So I have to tell it that the word alcohol is okay. I just got a kick out of that. I thought, what in the world did she say that it wouldn't let her say it? Okay, taking that back out, and where's my screen? Here's my buttons, guys. This is what my buttons look like. So I need to go to the right one. There we go. Now we're back to the right one. But yeah, I thought that was funny. Okay, so Mary says, stupid Amazon is taking a week to send them with Prime. That may or may not be true. Usually when I'm ordering something from Amazon, oh, by the way, I do have an Amazon affiliate link. If you didn't know it, it's down in the description. You can go to my Amazon page. Anyway, sometimes Amazon will say it's going to take however long, and then it winds up being here the next day. And a lot of the time it happens like right when they're trying to talk me into going back and getting Prime again. I mean, I've got Amazon. I'm actually using somebody else's Amazon Prime for my gaming stuff because I can use I can play the games on their thing, but that's the only thing I'm using it for. And she's not using that part, so, you know. What do you think of the turtle? I think we need to zoom in a little bit. I think we need to zoom in some. Here's our turtle. Isn't he adorable? I love this little guy. He is so cute. Yes, he is adorable. And then I can put his little purple hat on him. And I'm just going to leave it with the purple hat. I mean, I've got this other piece, so it's like I could cut this one out of white. Oh, I think I will do that. I'm going to cut that one out of white, so it's got a little white pom-pom on the top, and then put a little piece of purple foam over it. And it also means I'll just have an extra. And here's what's funny. I don't think I had a turtle die at all. Here's the hat, and I just need the part that's got the little pom-pom on it. So I don't need to use this whole piece of cardstock. Oh, I forgot my tape's over there too, and I didn't grab it. Let me use some washi this time. I never use washi for got my good tape there. This is actually nicer. It doesn't rip my paper as much and holds everything in place. I do like my best ever craft tape, but when I was doing my foiling, I decided, okay, I'm probably going to cut some of this off anyway, and I want the foil to stay in place when I put it in my heat press, because as soon as you put it in there, the heat starts making the foil try to curl up because it's hot. But it's like you only need it's like 310 degrees for like 10 seconds or 10 to 15 seconds, and I think these turned out awesome. I am so happy I got that working. Okay, anybody who's been here, hey Smalls, how you doing, honey? Have you been playing some fork knife? Donna's saying, who's doing something? Erin? I'm not sure. There's lots of things going on. I do know that there is a summit. The Cricut Card Maker Summit is on. Erin Reed is in that one too. Oh, you've been sick and I've been sleeping since I turned the stream off yesterday. Well, I hope you feel better, honey. And hopefully we can play later in the week if I can have some time and stuff. Because I was talking to Ronan, and yeah, I want to start playing it with you too. Yeah, Erin's was yesterday. So Mary, you're absolutely right. I watched part of her stream, and then I went back and watched part of her video. And of course, I downloaded her freebies because, yeah, I think I've got at least 4 or 5 of her different paper packs and stuff. So I've gotten a lot of her different designs. It's just, sometimes I just don't have, you guys know, I'm working on so many other things. I don't have time sometimes to go back and use some of the stuff that I know I love. Like her little penguins from last year. They are just friggin' adorable. Okay, so these are little guys, so I'm using my tweezers. And yes, I am directing that comment about the tweezers to you guys that say that you have trouble with these kind of little images and all the fiddly bits, because our fingers are bigger than the little pieces. And I understand, I totally get that, but that's why we've got the tools to make it easier. And right now I have 3 pairs of reverse tweezers so I can have different things held. And I've got another one floating around here somewhere that I still haven't found. Okay, so we got that. Let's go ahead and put together the balloon while the foam part is drying. So we've got the balloon, and then we've got the string. Miss Mary says that she has a bunch. Oh, okay. I get it, Dawn. Thank you so much. So Dawn was wanting to know who was I talking about that they were, I wanted to meet up with somebody at Creativation because they've got some stuff going on. Well, that's Lisa Horton. She's out of the UK. She's the one with the interference inks that turn, yeah. Actually, I've used some on a video coming up in the next couple of days. Next week, I've got to edit. So this guy, it's where if you put it on white cardstock, it's blue, but if you turn it onto a dark cardstock, it turns gold. And I'm just going to do a little bit with a brush so I don't use up all of that scrap. Where's my brush? So there we've got that real pretty blue. And then here is a piece of black cardstock that just happens to be on my desk. So yeah, I think that turns out really, really neat. And it's water reactive. It cleans up easy because I have cleaned this brush that has it in there. I've cleaned that out of there basically onto a baby wipe. And if you put more ink on there, it'll reactivate, so you can spread it out as much as you want to. I need to get some more of these brushes too. That's what I'll do before I submit that order. Yeah. So I got to place an order with Amazon. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that we're not going to Texas. We're actually going to be here. Instead, my in-laws are coming here. And what I have to order from Amazon is, because of my father-in-law with his health issues and stuff, he can't really sleep on the mattress on the floor like what me and Todd have been doing. So instead, we need to get a bed frame for it. So I'm going to get one of those collapsible ones. It's going to be easy to store, and Amazon's got them for like $60. So I need to go ahead and order that. We were going to see if anybody had them local, so we could go ahead and get it. But all the stores that would have them, first off, they cost more, and second, it's shipped to store. I mean, even Home Depot has it, but it's shipped to store. That's like, well, that kind of defeats the purpose of us spending more money. Yeah, it's actually going to cost us less to have Amazon ship it and it be here, because I haven't had any problem with Amazon shipping. But you really never know with that. I know that sometimes with any company and buying anything, there's always a possibility of logistics issues. Okay, where do we want the hat? Can I put the hat? I love this guy. He is so cute. Okay, we're going to put that right there. And the reason I needed to get the foiling and stuff done, well, I wanted to make sure it was working. I finally took the time to go ahead and get it started and do something with it. And part of that was because I started on it before Todd got up. I really couldn't record with him sleeping because I could wake him up, and I didn't want to do that. Okay, so Mary says it's always something with Amazon Canada. That's true. Who took my trimmer? Okay, Brenda says, I think that when we don't use some of this stuff, we maybe we have too much. Yes and no. I think that what actually happens is as we learn more things, our interests change. I mean, if you think about all through your life, when you were a kid, you were interested in one thing one year and a year later you're not. It was worse with my girls. If I tried to buy their Halloween costume like a month in advance, they would not be interested in whatever it was by the time Halloween rolled around. Same kind of thing at Christmas, because you know how if you buy early, you can save more money. Thing is, if I bought it July, August, September, October, November, they would not be interested in it by Christmas, even if they were all into whatever it was. So yeah, that's one of the things I had to fight with the entire time. But there were a few things that I lucked out on. This is so cute. I love this little turtle. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of glue down on the string. And the reason I'm putting it on the string and not on the turtle is so that I can position my little turtle right over the top of it, which is a trick I saw somebody do where they started, you put the glue on it with it down on your table, and then you put things down on top of it. And that is actually helping me position things a lot easier. I don't know. I'll go with that. This is cute. Okay, now let me I'm going to get into one of my binders of things because I think I have a couple of shapes in there. I wonder what he would look like on silver glitter. Oh, yes. I think that's perfect. Is that too much? Is that too much glitter and shine? You guys tell me. Is that too much? Oh, and Brenda, I'm with you. My husband thinks I have too much stuff too, but who is it that also enables me? I mean, he's the one that just got me the craft oven. And then when I started talking about, because, you know, I'm working on things like, you know, oh, never too much glitter. I got that from 2 people. Awesome. Yes, I'm going to go with that then. I do have a couple of other shapes, but now I'm looking for a birthday sentiment because I know I have them in one of these binders. And that's another thing I'm trying to do is use up some of the stuff that's in here. I've also got tons of ephemera and a lot of different things from, you know, all those card kits from last year. I've got a ton of stuff there, and I just have not used them. Yeah, I get that one too. So Mary says, SBC says, notify me for all of the interference inks. Yeah, I believe it. When I first discovered them last year, and then I come home and I want to order them, I couldn't order any of them because they weren't in the store yet. So I was just very thrilled when Lisa Horton, who is out of the UK, her stuff was available in the United States with scrapbook.com. So yes, I was thrilled about that. Okay, I think I need a green card base. Do I have a green card base? Yes, I do. Oh, that's adorable. That is friggin' adorable. And I'm actually not going to cut out anything else with it because I was also thinking I could kind of mat this and all the things, but I think this is perfect. All it needs is some foam. So thin foam on everything. I've made some cards recently with some thicker foam, and it's like if I do like 2 layers of the thicker foam, nope. I mean, it'll work. It can probably go through the mail, but it's a bit too much. But with my Scotch foam tape, because it's just that 1/8 of an inch thick, if I do a couple of layers, it's perfect. It still goes through the mail fine. Or at least if you guys have ever had a problem with the mail with any of my cards and haven't told me, I can't change what I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put this kind of low because I want the happy birthday up above. Okay, and then I can see if I can put some little pieces, little slivers. Hey, do you think I should send this card to Elizabeth for her birthday with all the green? I think this is so cute. I do love the birthday card. Mary says that she loves the card. Or I love that, so I'm assuming that she'd love it. And she also says that Elizabeth would love it. With all the green, right? Judy B says I had to get David to put on my arm. Did your arm come off? I don't understand what Judy is saying. I hope her arm didn't come off. She kind of looked weird with just one arm, right? Okay, need another couple little pieces, and then the happy is fine. Oh, Band-Aid. Okay, you had to put a Band-Aid on your arm. Did you hurt yourself? I'm sure I missed something on your on the chat. I still don't know why Brenda was saying who took her trimmer. I'm the one that loses stuff. Y'all ain't supposed to lose stuff. Okay, so that works. And that one needs to be curved. Well, that one's, it's not going to be seen. If it's over the edge a little bit, it's not going to be seen, I don't think. Actually, it will because it's going over the green. It just means I need to trim off a little bit of that foam. His turtle is so cute. Your Dreambox table cut your arm. I don't have a Dreambox. Oh, Smalls says hi, Todd. Small Town's Dreams, one of my Twitch friends. He's like, who? He hasn't said anything. I know, right? Mary says that a Dreambox is her dream. Okay, let's go. I can go over the top of it a little bit there. Let's make sure it's straight though. So happy. And then birthday will go over there. I need a little bit of foam for it too, because gotta have the foam. So y'all don't tell Elizabeth. I don't know if she's going to be watching this stream or not. She's busy, and then she's going live at 7, and I'm going live with her at 7. By the way, Todd, here's your reminder. here's your 2-hour warning.
What?
Okay, so Judy B says it was present from Santa David in 2019. That is fabulous. Okay, let's move it in a little bit because I think I might want to trim off the end of the birthday. And I don't even remember which stamp set this came from, but it's something I haven't had too long, I think. Okay, so there's the happy and the birthday, and now we get to put... This guy is just so cute. Okay, a little bit of foam. Yes, more foam. No, we really don't have a place for it is the problem. Because it probably would take up more space than what my couple of cabinets that I've got in here are already doing. As we went to Renegers, which is an antique mall, a couple of years, gosh, it's probably been about 4 years ago now, but got a couple of antique ones, and one was like from a kitchen, I think, but it's made out of like oak, and the other one was an old wardrobe. Like I'm thinking it must have been a kid's wardrobe because it's too short for people. But anyway, or maybe it was a hallway one or something. You know, back before people had closets. Linda says, I can't wait to play with the turtle. And thank you for the lights, Miss Mary. Don't forget to play with Tangia and troll me. Okay, Mary's the only one that really wants to troll me. I don't know if it's where she likes me or she hates me. Plus all the things that you can do with your Happy Mail points on YouTube. You've got that page over on my website to see what all of the commands are. I need to add some more things, so hopefully I can have some time to do that soon. But since I'm not traveling, okay, I have to copy that one. That is definitely going to be a quote. Banana Kitty. Okay, where did I put that chat thing? I have to find it again. Okay, I'm putting that up here. I like you. I think you are my spirit animal. I am going to quote that. So, yeah, I think I'm the only one that adds any quotes. But y'all can do it too if somebody says something. Sorry about coughing in your ears, guys. I'm trying not to. I really am. Oh, you think you added one? Oh my God, when you know the roads and you still get lost. I want a little sliver to go behind his little foot. I know I'm fiddling with some of the things that don't really matter as much, but I have also found that I can actually kind of pull off, or a piece of it can come off if you get torn off if it's not adhered down. And when you've got it popped up on foam, it's the little bits around the edges that don't. Yeah, she got lost going, oh, yeah. And if you just do quote, if you do quote like what Miss Judy did, it pulls a random one. You can also select which one you want, like exclamation point, quote, space, and then whatever number. And we're only up to number 10. So the random one is kind of funny too. But yeah, apparently I was telling Dawn that I was making her my guinea pig for something. Y'all are all my guinea pigs. That's because you like playing with all the things. Okay, now it's time for the little turtle to go down on that paper. And there he is. We are done. And it is right now 5:02. So I'm actually got this all done in 1 hour. I think that is super cute. Well, love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end here so I can clean up and figure out what am I going to play with on Miss Elizabeth's live stream. And I think I have it set up to redirect to that live. All that means is it'll take you directly to the live that's not happening yet. So you can say to hit the notifications or let us just sit on your computer and wait until we get done. Get over there. But that's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is in 2 hours, which gives me a time to refill my coffee, get me some water, and maybe, I don't know, maybe eat something. Since this one is part of the, so Mary had a good thing that she mentioned on here. She said, I think I'm going to go look for the die. The die is actually part of the, my brain just stopped, Advent calendar. So I don't know that it is out there yet. It's probably out there as a different size, or they may come out with it in the next year at a different size, because I have noticed that on some of the products. For instance, the bottle brush trees. I had gotten a set last year with one of the bottle brushes, and then they came back out with another die set this year, and I'm like, wait a minute, I already have that. And she's like, no, I think it was a different size. So I ran and grabbed the other one, and sure enough, it was a different size. So that gives you a bit, it may be the same image, but it's a different variety because the dies are going to cut different. Unlike SVGs that you can resize when it comes to dies, you get the size that it's there, and you don't have to really fuss with them because you can tell what's going to work with what. Absolutely. And I'll tell you what I'll do, Miss Mary. I'm going to look on the Spellbinders website too and see if I can find anything having to do with a turtle, because this little guy is stinking cute. And who knows, they may come out with it separate, just as a separate thing. But yeah, I say that this also means that if you're liking the different things you're getting that I'm showing from the Advent calendar this year, mark your calendar. It's probably going to be for sale around October, November next year. Mark your calendar to go ahead and get it as soon as it comes out. And I'm going to try my best to make sure that I let you guys know as soon as it comes out. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. Try. I know you want him now. I'm also very glad that I put the white paper behind his little off face, because it just makes it look like he's looking off in that direction. I think he's adorable. This guy is so cute. Elizabeth's going to get a kick out of that. Anyway, I will see you guys at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, also every day through the 24th, I'm going to have either a live or a recorded video doing one of the Advent calendar boxes. Every day at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So come back then. Regular live stream is at Tuesday. Cordelia is on for the Advent calendar live stream that's going to be on Saturday. Too many things going on. I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.